Hello friends, I am Dattatreya Raut. I have to deliver the new aspects regards to the sex chromosomes. Now today we have to discuss about the uh, firstly to function of the chromosomes. You know that in a previous lectures I have to discuss about the structure of the chromosomes. On the basis of the position of the centromere, there are the four types of the chromosomes, that is known as the metacentric, submetacentric, acrocentric and telocentric. Now today I have to discuss about to the function of the chromosomes. Now in the function of the chromosomes are the responsible for the inheritance of the character. You know that in last time I have to told about that the chromosomes are the inherited. DNA is the part of the chromosomes, genes is the part of the DNA. So chromosomes are the responsible for the inheritance of the trait or the inheritance of the character. These are the most significant function of the chromosomes. Then second function of the chromosomes is known as the regulate the protein synthesis. Protein synthesis is the process in which there is a formation of the protein, and this protein is the regulated by the chromosomes. What happens? The chromosomes which are having the DNA and DNA which are having the long thread like structure, and this long thread like structure of the DNA which is the made up of from the many nucleotides, and these nucleotides are the responsible for the having the genetic code, and that genetic code which are the specifies this specific amino acid, and this specific amino acid which is the 20 amino acid are the formation of the protein. So chromosomes which are the help in the regulate the protein synthesis process. Then third one is the help in the cell division and the growth. Chromosomes which is the help in the cell division process and the growth of the that is known as the growth of the organisms. These are the important function of the chromosome. Then control the cell metabolism by directing the synthesis of the enzymes. They control the cell metabolisms by directing the synthesis of the enzyme. The enzymes are the very essential one which is the in the process of the cell division, cell metabolisms. So directing the synthesis of the enzyme which is the controlled by the chromosomes, synthesis of the enzymes, and these enzymes are the regulating the cell metabolism process. So directing to the synthesis of the enzyme, and these enzymes are the control the cell metabolisms. Then sex chromosomes are the determination of the sex, and last function of the chromosome is the sex chromosome. These sex chromosomes are the responsible for the determination of the sex. These are the very important role, very important significant function of the chromosomes. Now this sex chromosome point of discussion today we have to discuss about the sex chromosome. Then a chromosome is a replicate to produce the exact copy of themselves or the exact copy of itself. What is the chromosomes replicate? The chromosomes which are having the DNA is the highly packed form of the fibrous, that is known as the that is the form highly packed form of the DNA. and this DNA which are the undergoes the process of the replication. Replications or the duplication, is the process. DNA can make a exact copy of itself. Chromosome then also the make the exact copy of itself. So replicate to produce the exact copy of themselves, exact copy of the itself. This is the most important significant functions of the chromosomes. Then here the point of view, here the sex chromosomes. Now today we have to discuss about the in detail about the sex chromosome. So in the sex chromosomes there are the two sex chromosome, which is the known as the X sex chromosome and the Y sex chromosome. You know that in the body cell of the organisms, body cell of the organism of the human, which are having the autosomes and the sex chromosome. Normal body cell, normal body cell is are having the 46 chromosome, 23 pairs of the chromosomes. So chromosomes are the present in the body cell, and this body cell is the autosomes, and one pair of the sex chromosomes, that is the each gamete, which are having the 23 chromosomes. Out of 23 chromosomes, 22 are the autosome and one is the sex chromosome. So normal body cell which are having the 46 chromosome, that is known as the 23 pairs of the chromosomes. Now here these are the X chromosome and these are the Y chromosomes. Now the X chromosome is the longer than that of the Y chromosome. Looks on the boards, X chromosome is the longer one as compared to the Y chromosomes. So X chromosome is the longer and Y chromosome is the shorter one as compared to the X chromosome. So X chromosome are the contain the large amount of the euchromatin and the small amount of the heterochromatin. X chromosome are having the a large amount of the euchromatin and a small amount of the heterochromatin as compared to the Y chromosome. The Y chromosome which are having the large amount of the heterochromatin and the small amount of the euchromatin. What is mean by the euchromatin and what is mean by the heterochromatin? Now here the euchromatin contain the large amount of the DNA or the genes. Large amount of the DNA or the genes, in which there is inside the euchromatin as compared to the heterochromatin. In euchromatin there is a large amount of the DNA or the genes are the present as compared to the heterochromatin. In the Y chromosome there is a large amount of the heterochromatin and has a less amount of the DNA, that is known as the euchromatin is the less amount and DNA is a less amount. So hence the Y chromosome is the genetically less active as compared to the X chromosome. X chromosome which are having the large amount of the euchromatin and the euchromatin which are the contain the large amount of the DNA and genes which is the genetically active. Y chromosome which are having the less amount of the euchromatin, so that in the Y chromosome DNA or the genes are the very less amount, so that Y chromosome is the genetically less active, that is known as the inactive. So that X chromosome and Y chromosome, X chromosome is metacentric and Y chromosome is the acrocentric. X chromosome is a metacentric and Y chromosome is a acrocentric. So that in the X chromosome and Y chromosomes In the X chromosome and Y chromosome, both chromosomes which are having the homologous and the non-homologous region of the chromosomes. Now here, so in the X chromosome and Y chromosomes, the X chromosome and the Y chromosomes, which are the both chromosomes which are having the homologous and the non-homologous regions. These are the centromeres. These are the homologous regions and these are the non-homologous region of the X and Y chromosome. The chromosomes X and Y both shows the homologous and the non-homologous region and shows the similar genes, while non-homologous region shows the dissimilar genes. Similar, that is a homologous region of the both X and Y chromosome which show the similar genes, and non-homologous region of the X and Y chromosome shows the dissimilar genes. What happens? You have to understand here, be carefully about here. Homologous region which are having the similar genes of the both X and Y chromosome. In the non-homologous region of the X and Y chromosome, there is a presence of the dissimilar genes, X and Y chromosome, so that a crossing overs occur only between the non-homologous region of the crossing overs which are the take place in the between the homologous region of the X and Y chromosome. Crossing over, the crossing over of the chromosome which are the take place only in between the homologous region of the chromosomes and non-homologous region of the X chromosome is longer than that of the Y chromosome and contain the more gene than that of the non-homologous region of the Y chromosomes. Non-homologous region of the X chromosome, non-homologous region of the X chromosome and contain the more genes than that of the non-homologous region of the Y chromosome. I have to say already that the X chromosome which are having the euchromatin, and the euchromatin is the ultimately having the large amount of the DNA and genes. So in the X chromosome of the non-homologous region of the X chromosome which are having the contain the more genes than that of the non-homologous region of the Y chromosomes, because in the non-homologous region of the Y chromosome which are having the less amount of the euchromatin and there is a less amount of the DNA. So X-linked genes are the present on the non-homologous region of the X chromosome, while the Y-linked genes are the present on the non-homologous region of the Y chromosome. Now here X-linked genes. The X-linked genes are the present in the non-homologous region of the X chromosome and Y-linked gene which are the present on the non-homologous region of the Y chromosome. The X-linked, these are the X-linked genes. These X-linked genes and Y-linked genes. X linked genes and the Y linked genes. So X linked genes which are the present in the non-homologous region of the X chromosome, and Y linked genes which are the present in the non-homologous region of the Y chromosome. Y linked gene are the present in the non-homologous region of the Y chromosome, and X linked gene are the present on the X chromosome of the non-homologous region of the X chromosome. So that in the X and Y chromosome shows the such type of the variation, such type of the main difference between the X and the Y chromosome. Overall discussion regard to the sex chromosome. The sex chromosome which are the responsible for the determination of the sex of the child. When the parental gametes, if the male gamete and the female gamete, the male gamete is the sperms, female gamete is the ovum. The male gamete of the sperm which are having the nucleus, and that inside the nucleus there is a presence of the chromosome. In the sperm, it may be X chromosome sperm or the Y chromosome sperm. The sperm which are having the which containing the X chromosome, or it may be Y chromosome. But in the female gamete, there is all ovum which are contain the X chromosome. From the one gamete is coming from the male parent, and another gamete is coming from the female gamete, and fused and to form the diploid zygote, and there is a formation of the zygote. In that zygote, X chromosome coming from the female parent and Y chromosome coming from the male parent, and fuse and to form the diploid zygote. So in that condition, when the body characters, that is known as the autosomes and the sex chromosomes. 22 pairs of the autosome and the one pair is the sex chromosome. So regard to the in detail discussion about the sex chromosome. Thank you.